Hey, what's going on, guys? Your favorite Venti main here, Joker back again, once again. And today I'm here with something that I really wish I could have told my past self about, and that's the fact involving artifacts. Now, for one, artifacts are very, very important if you're not doing enough damage. Up your artifacts, especially ones that have attack or crit rate. But what I didn't really pay attention to was the fact that not only that attack stat matters, but it comes with these also elemental effects, and I did not really fully pay attention to all the bonuses. Now, the way it works is you can get blue artifacts up to level 12, and if you don't have a stat, like let's say right here, this martial artist feather accessory, it has two stats: HP, energy recharge. HP, meh. Energy recharge, good. But it has two stats, and it's every 4 levels it'll gain another stat till it maxes out at 4. So, in this scenario, we'll get 2 more bonuses from level 4 and level 8, and then we'll get one of the random stats upped, because once everything is maxed out, one random stat will be upped every 4 levels. Now, purples tend to usually have around 2 to 3. You want 3 on your purples, and like this one right here, this Maiden Heart-Stricken Infatuation, it has 3. When it goes level 4, it'll get its 4th, and then 8 and 12 and 16, one of the random stats will be up significantly, because purples go to 16, blues go to 12, and then yellows, legendaries right here, they go to 16 as well, but they usually have their 4 stats already built in. So 4, 8, 12, 16, all upped. Now this is not the best in the world because it has HP and defense in it, but it's decent. What you usually want is like either crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, attack, something like that on your artifacts. So, if we look at what I actually have currently, I have an Exile's Pocket Watch that's half good. It's not amazing, that's HP and defense. So, in that scenario, I would try to go around and try to collect another pocket watch that has similar, that has good stats. Let's see, can we find a really good one? This one starts off good. It doesn't have 3, but it has crit damage and crit rate. So let's just see what we get here if we were to up it to 4 and 8 maybe. Just randomly throw some of these here. Let's say you wanted to use this time glass. You infuse it up. Boop, so it's level 4. Now it gained elemental damage. Not amazing, but not trash either. If we just slowly up this up, give it to 8. Boop. It's just up in its defense. Defense is not even a good stat there for it either. Defense in itself is not a stat you really want, but that adds a new attribute, as you saw. Defense. So if I were to upgrade it to 12, yeah, it's like a 50-50 chance it has a 50% chance of giving me something like an upgrade significant that's good, a 25% chance of giving me a decent one, and a 25% chance of giving me a bad one. And don't worry if you happen to, upgrade all this stuff and you realize, oh, I don't really want this. You can just chuck it into something else, like, I don't know, let's just say you wanted this Gladiator's, this Gladiator's longing right here, right? You wanted this. And you're like, oh, well, I wasted my time on this. Slap that in there, you gain 6 of the 8 levels. So it's not the end of the world if you happen to lose everything. Now, I have a Verdescent Werner's Vessel. It's a goblet. And I kind of want it, but this goblet, because this goblet that I have here is meh. Like, it's decent, but not amazing. Usually you'd want something like a Nemo damage or attack-based thing. Like this thing right here. This thing right here, I would love already for Venti. So let's just go into here, go into find the Traveler's Cup that had a Nemo damage. Now, sadly, it's a medicine pot, but let's just see what happens to happen. It's not the best because it only has one stat. So I'm only going to get one up. Defense, iffy. And you got that to 8. Elemental, so that's a dead draw. Not the best. Now this is defense, but then it does have attack percentage. So I'm gonna up it once or twice to see what I can get. This is just something you're just gonna need to do there and just mess around with. Let's see, where's my pot that I have 8 with? Swear to God, I had a pot that had 8. Huh, I can't seem to find it. Oh well. Oh, here it is. That gives me 6. Please be a good stat. Hit up to attack. So it gave attack and attack percentage. Okay, this is actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. So let's see if we can get one more good stat, maybe some crit or maybe some energy recharge. Adds one new attribute. HP. So it's like a 50-50 chance of being decent and not being decent. Like, HP percentage is not terrible, but it's just... you know? So you'd usually want to find something like this right here, this Exile Flower. This flower is actually pretty good. Flowers are always going to have HP, so you're not going to need to worry about that. But it has energy recharge, crit damage, 8, and attack as its upgrades. The HP, iffy, but everything else, really good. So, like, this is a almost God roll flower. This flower is a dead rolled flower. So you can kind of start seeing as things go on. This is a pretty goddamn good Exile's Feather. Has attack, energy recharge, crit damage percent. So, you know, you can kind of start seeing what is really good or not. Like, this has attack and HP. Attack, recharge rate. This is already decent. What's this? Ooh, okay, this is actually really decent. Crit damage percentage and attack percentage. So, if I level you up once... The healing bonus is kind of iffy, but, you know, that can help considering I do run the Chi-Chi, so... What stat? HP. Another half-rolled thing. Sad. Very, very sad there. Elemental. Not the best, but the question is will it be better than my actual one? Like my current one? This is upgrading healing bonus. So, you know, you kind of want to farm these and you need to just start to pay attention to the stats that you're getting from them. And equip and mainly use the ones that work for you. And that are more or less essentially God rolls. So this stat, defense. This is a dead helmet, sadly. Sadly, this helmet is dead. It has half of its good stuff, but the bonus is not really that good. because it's healing, and then HP and defense percentage. Now, could it be decent? You know, like the next 2 sets of 4, it gives elemental mastery and attack. Yeah, but that's a 50-50 chance each time you're doing it. Which, compared to my conductor's top hat is way better. It has crit damage, it has attack damage, it has recharge rate. Like, in fact, I don't understand why I've not really maxed this out. Like, 3 of the stats are really good on it, so I'll just bop this, see if I can get it up. Like, the only bad thing about it is its attack, in all honesty. And that's not, like, the fact that it's not, like, that I mean, the fact that it's HP, that's the only real issue with it. So I'm about to get another stat. And it's gonna up attack. So, you know, that's really good there, because this is a 75% going to be what you want. So, you know, you can just... I don't know why I've not maxed you out at all. Because you're actually really nice. So, yeah. Little things like that. That's basically that up my attack, and it will probably upgrade my, probably either Elemental Mastery or Crit Damage next. So that's actually a keeper, which is nice because I want to get the Wanderer's Troop set mixed with the Verdescent set. And the flower is a decent flower, so, like, just the little things. Pretty good feather. This could be better. This pocket watch could be way better. And the gauntlet could be way better too. So those are 2 that I need to look out for. And this goblet's already bad. It doesn't have 2 stats, and it only has 1 stat. That stat is defense. So that's something to keep an eye out on when you're going for artifacts, because just look at the ones that you want and need, and if you go for it and you get a good roll on it, then by all means, level that up. It's not a big loss if you had tried to level up another artifact to try to get a good stat on it and you happen to not, because most of that XP can be fed to a better rolled one. So that's all for here. Again, just pay attention to artifacts, pay attention to their rolls when you're farming for them, and that's all. I hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe only if you see fit. Hit that notification bell to become a part of the notification squad. And catch you on the next one. I have some farming to do.